Alright, back at it. So right now I wanted to show a cool patch that I made using Structure and Visual Cortex as an internal feedback system. And I just wanted to walk through it right now. So this is a patch review. I wish I had some type of flying title right there, but I don't yet. Sorry. So first let's start. We have the main out. The main out is from the structure, and then the second out from the structure is going into the visual cortex. Next, the main out of the visual cortex is going to the in of the structure. So that's our internal feedback loop. Next, what we have for nodes is vid, feedback, and EFX1. And top-down vid is flip vertical, feedback is fold, and EFX1 is pass right. And then we have CV1 is green edge, CV2 is red edge, CV3 is blue edge, also CV3 is feedback gain. Then we have CV4 is horizontal shift, and CV5 is vertical shift. Fantastic. So cool. What did I do here? Well, the main idea I had for this patch, and I don't get why it's just jumping everywhere. Oh, there we go. So the main idea I had for this patch was to use ramps and the input of the visual cortex, the structure into the visual cortex, and mix them using the Marble index, and then provide backgrounds from two different waveform generation sources. Okay, so let's follow it, and then I'll mess around with the patch a little bit so you can see what I was thinking, at least in some facet. So we have going into the red channel, channel A to the visual cortex is the channel red from Marble index, where we're mixing two different signals. One is the horizontal waveform ramp, and we have the red from the structure input. The background is coming from the filter module, which is actually a saw wave from the video waveform generator, and it's being CV'd by the prismatic ray, and actually the low pass is going to Anna as well, to the in 1. Next, we have the green input, which is coming from Anna, actually, the VCA, and input 2 from that is actually green from the structure. Okay, cool. Next, we have in channel A, blue, we have a horizontal minus vertical. In channel B of the Marble index, and channel A, green, we have blue from the structure input to the visual cortex. The background is also from the filter, and then the input from that is this prismatic ray. And what's CVing it is actually, what is that? That is the box output from Anna. Cool. Lastly, we have the vertical waveform modulating this waveform generator, and we have another output, which is the mag output of Anna going into opacity of channel A. So that's what we have. So let me get this up so I can manipulate some of the feedback with structure. So the whole point is this. So you use structure as the way to control the feedback, as I've just increased the gain, as you can see. But the whole point in my head was to then use the visual cortex as a way to generate definitive shapes, but also a way to segment the screen and create different compositional patterns using the feedback as a way to then mold the waveforms that I've created, but also to manipulate them and maybe burn them out a little bit, like what's happening here. So here we go. This is actually, as you can see right there, that was just taken away because some of the feedback dropped out. But you can see how, here at least, yeah, so here this is controlling those waveforms. So you can see I'm manipulating that. This is vertical. Let me do it to horizontal so you can see it a little more, hopefully. Let me take down this. Whoa, a little too fast for my liking. Alright, so you can kind of see that. and then we're controlling that waveform there. Let's use the filter. Let's see what we got out of that. Maybe Marble Index. Yeah, this is it right there. So that's where compositing these two signals is really good. So as you can see like that, I have a little more control of the feedback that's causing the drip down, but then the waveforms are actually creating this composition, as you can see up there, and the segmentation. And the inversion of it is pretty cool. Wow, that's a really cool composition. Really like that. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Wow, that was sweet. So as you've seen, you can go through and hear the patch review again, but the whole key, what I'm trying to show through demonstrating this internal feedback is, you can have the feedback go wild, which we all do and experience, but to have a little more subtle control of it like this is how you can create almost deterministic designs where if you can slowly have a slow CV source opening up that feedback, it will slowly destroy and melt away that design and then maybe reconstruct it almost like a sandcastle. And that's what I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah. Nice. Nice.